My name is Marshall Champagne, and I'm going to give you my speech 3, which is why social media has a negative impact on people's interpersonal skills.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5, 6,
7,
8, 9.
My name is Marshall Champagne, and I'm going to try to convince you why social media has put a negative impact on interpersonal skills. To begin, I'll show you why communicating through social media takes away the opportunity to talk face-to-face to people, which is the number one advantage to learning how to talk to people is face-to-face, not over social media. I'll also explain that people can become highly addicted to their cell phones, social media, and what negative impacts that will also have on their physical body, actually. Finally, I'll show you why people would rather keep their head in their phone, on Twitter, on Snapchat, than being in the world, in public, talking to people. I'll show you first that communicating through social media takes away the opportunity to talk face-to-face. I found a quote from a communications college professor named John Booth, and what he says is that there have been a shift in the way we communicate rather than face-to-face interactions. We speak over text, over Twitter, over direct messaging, and it just takes so much away from learning how to speak to someone, looking them in the eye, shaking their hand. And Booth actually uses the word shift in there because he doesn't believe that it is completely negative. He thinks that it is more, people are becoming more sociable still by reaching out to people easier, because all you have to do is press a button to reach someone, but now all you do is press a button, so you aren't able to talk to them face to face. Another reason why social media puts a damper on interpersonal skills is a person can become highly addicted to it, and this is just a small problem we probably all have. Serious addictions are very, very rare to social media, but just little habitual actions can add up a lot. Every morning you wake up, you check Twitter, you check Snapchat, you check all your social media accounts, see if anything's changed while you're sleeping, and the hours really add up every morning, every night, every time you have a break at work, every time you're not doing anything. You need something to constantly keep your mind going, which is also not healthy. And eventually the screen, which you're obviously reading it on, is going to start hurting your eyes. You'll get headaches, migraines, stuff like that. And my final point is that people would rather keep their head in their phone than in the real world talking to people. And when you look around a restaurant, you see people looking down at their screens and looking down and not looking up at the people that they're sitting with, people they're having lunch with, what they're doing, what's happening in the world. Someone could walk in with a gun and they won't even notice it. And this is just one of the small issues. And some restaurants have even noticed this and have thought, I could do something to help. I could try to change this issue because this issue is a real thing in the world. So some restaurants and establishments have given discounts and coupons to people that can keep their phone in their pocket and not have to take it out every 2 minutes to talk to people. And there's no doubt in my mind or John Booth's mind that social media puts a really negative damper on people's interpersonal skills. They cannot talk to people, look each other in the eye, or even give speeches like the one I'm giving right now. And to conclude my speech, I showed you that talking face to face has such a negative impact on the way you can talk to people. And next I explained why people can become highly addicted to these sites and why it wastes so much time of your life that you could be using to do other things, go outside, talk to actual people in the face. And finally I showed you why people would rather keep their head in their phone rather than talk to the people that they love. Thank you. That was my speech 3 on why social media has put a negative impact on interpersonal skills in this new age.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5, 6,
7,
8, 9.